And gentlemen, I'm hoping that people are here. We've got Nakamura up in Strowman's face, and admittedly, when his music first hit, I did squeal a little, and I regret us not having been live for you guys to be able to hear that reaction, but we're live now. I'm actually going to make sure to tweet this out to make sure that people know that follow me, that don't follow you. I don't think that's very many people, but let people know that you're here, John.
Hey guys, what's going on? Nakamura just kind of laying down a challenge to Braun. I'm wondering if Nakamura just wants a match with Strowman for the Universal title. I think Strowman's getting ready to respond here. Oh, as I knock the crap out of you.
Oh yeah, I'm ahead of you, so we might as well at least make an attempt to sync up.
Oh, Nakamura teaching us about an old Japanese proverb.
I think he called Strowman an idiot. Not baka, but I think he literally said idiot.
Oh, the weak are meat and the strong eat. Wow. I've got a program in language. Oh, damn. Nakamura Braun tonight.
That's exciting.
Oh, Cesaro.
Oh, he got yeeted real quick.
Oh, and the kick there by Nakamura. And he leaves. A tactical retreat by Nakamura. All right, I'm going to get...
smart man.
I launched Rocket League earlier. We got some Easter stuff here. I guess Rocket League's going out, but I'm going to send you an invite.
Yeah. Rocket League is just like, hey guys, here are some eggs to decorate your car with.
Yeah, I don't suck eggs, so hard pass.
Oh my god.
I'm sure Baron would like some on his car, though.
Baron? Don't you mean King?
I said what I said. And
God, how long did she run with the King thing? Oh
yeah,
shit! Otis and Mandy.
Oh my god!
Are we ready to go?
Yep, picking a team.
All right, let's get going.
Nobody cares how you feel, Corey.
Oh shit! Bliss Cross defending the titles against Kabuki Warriors tonight.
Yep, knew that was
and that's
coming.
Up next. Oh, did a bunch of this stuff already get advertised and I just didn't see it?
Well, this did.
I'm wondering what else was already advertised.
The stream I'm watching Smackdown, I'm just playing the 3-minute warning theme.
Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Oh, Bischoff, what a cornball you were.
An interesting start to SmackDown. I mean, in an ideal world, I would have Shinsuke win via cheating and set up a feud between him and Braun for the Universal title. Get Shinsuke back on that main event payroll.
Yay! Good job, bud.
But I'm sure Braun will just squash him. Well, I'm more curious about if Braun squashes Nakamura, which again I'm fully expecting. Will Fiend make an appearance at the end of the show? I mean, he's beaten Cena now. I don't know what else he does besides going back after the title.
Goldberg more powerful than Cena confirmed.
Yeah. Well, I'm almost hoping that they spin it that the Fiend didn't really have his heart invested in the Universal title yet because he kept thinking about Cena. But now that Cena's been dealt with, it's like, oh, I'm ready to do this now.
No. Great job, man.
And really, as far as this Kabuki Warriors rematch, I think Bliss Cross are going to retain. The big question is, will Asuka turn on Kairi or not? And if she does, is it going to be to initiate a feud, or is it going to be to write Kairi off TV because she didn't re-sign? Like, I still
That's
don't know
a good question. Yeah, that is a good question.
Yeah,
Nobody really has reported anything about Kairi's contract status. And considering the Revival just got let go, I wonder if it's spring cleaning season.
That's very true. That's a great point. I think it's something we all got to be mindful of that are, Kairi fans and fans of the Kabuki Warriors.
Great job.
Great assist, man.
Metz is here.
Great to see you, Metz.
You got this? Great job.
I guess so.
Do you have 4 of our goals or 3?
4.
Damn. Oh, what? Great job, brother. You're killing it here, man.
Man, this stream has got poppin' music tonight. Now that I got this Spanish music, I'm learning how to count.
In Spanish?
Yeah.
You didn't before?
Well, I mean, I knew a little bit before, but, I had to learn something from K. When did I stop taking Spanish? Oh, yeah, K through 9, I guess. Or first grade through 9. I don't even know if we did Spanish in kindergarten. I doubt it. But,
oh, you did the 8 years of Spanish that you did were really early, huh?
Yeah. How
See,
amazing would it be,
whenever
though?
you tell me you did 8 years of Spanish, I always imagine that it was your last 8 years in school.
Yeah, no, I wasn't that smart.
Shoot. Cord Comer Brand is here. And he actually had to make a Twitch account just to watch this, so it's good to know that we're the reason that you got on Twitch, Cord Comer Brand. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's touching that we're worth that kind of effort. I appreciate it.
Nice job. Oh, and here come Bliss Cross.
All right. Yeah, for me, the big question of this matchup is the future of Kairi Sane. I feel like Asuka's just going to finish out her career in WWE. She's got a really good spot with them. It's comfortable.
Yeah, it's so weird, man. It's almost like the Joshi girls in WWE, their standing with the company is almost directly correlated with when they showed up. Like, first got the highest priority. Asuka got, like, the big, long streak. She, has had the most big-time singles matches on the main roster. She has all the credibility. And then Kairi is, like, a notch down from that. Like, she had a great run in NXT. Former NXT Women's Champion. She was always made out to be a big deal. She won the Mae Young Classic. And now she's on the main roster, and she is a champion on the main roster. Or she was, even if it didn't last all that long, and even if she wasn't really the highlight, the promoted part of her team. And then Io, it's like Io showed up, and she came in second in her Mae Young Classic. And she never won the NXT Women's title, and now she's about to get fed to Charlotte. And she's still in the NXT, rather like it's like the longer you take or the later you are to come to the company, the worse off you end up. Like, I feel sorry for Sarai fans, because she's like next in line in that lineage, and she is like, she's not going to get shit. Like, they're not going to give her anything.
Bro, I'm actually really glad you mentioned Sarai, because that's a great point. Seeing highlights of her, I'm really excited about her, but the question is, should we even get excited about her, given the precedent that WWE has set in recent history, and given the trajectory that her career very well might be on?
I mean, she'll probably get a hell of a run with the NXT UK, NXT Japan women's title. But, like, all the other Japanese women that have gone to WWE have gotten runs with the actual NXT Women's Championship. So isn't that a step down?
Yeah, that's very true.
So again, it's like each new Joshi that comes into WWE just is treated worse than the last, regardless of how good they are.
That's why I really wish WWE would figure it out, man, because I'd love for the Maki Itos of the world to have a bigger platform. Oh, damn.
Yeah, especially to have a platform that isn't AEW.
Yeah.
Great job.
Dude, that was one of my best games in a while. I had 9 goals and 2 saves.
Dude, that's awesome. You had a hell of a game there.
I'm
surprised,
dominated.
dude. I'm actually blown away that you got 9 goals. That is sick.
Yeah.
Javaris is here, and he said Alexa's going to pin Kyrie again, isn't she? God damn it.
Yeah, that's another thing pissing me off, too. Every time it's like, Alexa pins Kyrie. In the words of Kevin Owens, she's the worst one! Of course, he was talking about The Miz when they were both heel, but it fits. Oh, Alexa fending off a double team here from Kabuki Warriors.
Yep.
And double hair pull. There you go, ladies. I'm going to pick a team.
I gotta sneeze. Woohoo!
Gazoon.
Woohoo! I really like this gear for Kyrie. It looks really cool.
Dude, I will say, you know, I think I will come down as having enjoyed her heel run and just her Kabuki Warriors run. The best thing about it, though, even if you didn't like it, was the aesthetic. Well, the evil laugh, yeah, that's first. And then immediately in second is the aesthetic. I feel like her ring attire was always, like, fucking fire.
Javaris wants Nakamura to beat Strowman for the Universal title.
Yeah, I don't really...
Because he wants either Nakamura Roman or Nakamura Bryan, obviously.
Oh, Nakamura Bryan's the fucking dream.
And Bryan had never won the Intercontinental title, so he doesn't have those lead shoes.
Yeah.
Those are firmly planted on the amazing feet of Sami Zayn. God, that sounded creepy. I just mean Sami Zayn's amazing. I don't actually know anything about his feet. I'm not one of those people. Not that there's anything wrong with those people, but I'm not one of them.
Right. I have to agree with your sentiments, Javaris. I'd prefer to have a Universal Champion that doesn't hate poor people, who, I mean, really should be wrestling's primary demographic. You know, you can think of wrestling as a kind of blue-collar theater in a way.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, man. That's a good way of putting it. Did you come up with that all on your own, or did you hear someone say that before?
I feel like I came up with that, but dude, honestly, there's nothing new under the sun, you know?
God damn it.
Asuka's like a CM Punk up in this bitch. I do commentary, I wrestle, I do it all. Except she says all that in Japanese, which makes it even better.
She also has a YouTube channel. Follow Kana-chan TV.
Yeah,
subscribe.
Where's your YouTube channel, Phil?
Please. His fucking ego, he probably thinks he's too good for a YouTube channel.
Oh, now my shirt's playing the Wolfpack theme.
Always loved that. Anything NWO I was pretty much into. Till they beat Goldberg.
So, I took part in a tweet today. That was
You
like
took
one of those,
part in a tweet?
Yeah, because it was one of those fast-moving GIF ones where it's like, oh, stop the GIF and then reply. And it was who would be a member of Cena's NWO. And I got Adam Cole, baby.
Oh, man. I don't know. I feel like Big E would fill the role of Scott Steiner.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually a good point.
Because Big E and Cena are tight as hell.
I do like the idea of Cena, like, as a heel and Cole in the same faction, but at the same time, kayfabe-wise, I think the egos would be way too big for it to be cohesive. Like, if there isn't a power grab in the first month, something's wrong here.
Oh, Javaris. Oh, wow. Javaris is like, why does Nikki keep zipping down her jacket? I mean, she is SmackDown's sex pot, Javaris. I don't know if you missed that promo.
Yeah.
She's the sex pot of SmackDown. It was during her little mini feud with Mandy Rose when Mandy Rose was like, "You will never look like me!" And then, like, one of the post-match, like, .com exclusives, Nikki was like, "I don't know what she's talking about. I'm a sex pot."
Yeah, I think if Mandy had said something like, "Oh, Nikki looks like Thanksgiving leftovers," and Nikki was like, "I don't know what she's talking about. I'm a sex pot." Oh, man.
Yep.
I honestly can't believe her and Alexa are still together and Alexa didn't turn on her. I guess maybe WWE just wanted to thumb their noses at us.
Oh yeah. It's literally like, and honestly, I don't even know if it's WWE as much as it's Alexa, like, herself, just being like, well, everyone thinks they know me, so I'm gonna throw them for a real bit.
We're actually gonna make a friendship. It's gonna be so beautiful, you guys. Well, first downturn of the stream tonight. They're playing Rebecca Black's Friday right now. God, I remember the first Rebecca Black's Friday.
Ah.
And now they're back.
I think that somebody used that at a certain point in time as their theme song on the Indies.
That's amazing.
Just as, like, the ultimate heel theme entrance. Oh, that's good.
I remember the first time I heard that song. I laughed my ass off so fucking hard. I called my sister who was in Virginia at the time, and I left her a voicemail just, like, laughing so hard I was crying. Being like, oh my god, this song sucks so bad.
Pretty sure that one never really made radio. That was an internet-only sensation.
Yeah, we're gonna E.T. this. But wasn't E.T. a beloved movie? No, I'm talking about the Atari game. Oh, yeah, right in the landfill. Yeah, Kyrie, stay in it. Have Asuka eat the pin for a change.
Javaris, who are you talking about that was Sasha? I don't remember what the context was when you replied to that, but Javaris said, I think that was Sasha, LMAO. I'm trying to remember what we were talking about that he was saying that about.
Maybe, but Sasha never worked the indies, right?
Oh,
so,
dude, no, I think you're right. Yeah. She worked, she worked like a Boston-based promotion, but yeah, I think Javaris is actually right. Yeah, I think that's.
Holy shit!
I think he's right.
Holy shit!
I think that's right, because I feel like there are like videos of matches that she had with Mikaze in this like Boston-based promotion. I forget. Oh, throwback. You want to just tough it out and see what we can do?
Yeah, man.
Oh man, but yeah, I think that there are like videos online of her in this like Boston-based promotion. And yeah, I think I think that she was the one that had fucking Friday by Rebecca Black as her entrance theme.
That's insane.
I picked a team, by the way.
All right.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Is it just me, or does Alexa Bliss resemble Taylor Swift, depending on how she makes her face?
I see it.
How would anyone not know who Taylor Swift is? Oh, wow, what a start.
Yeah, right? I think Kyrie got the spirit. Yeah, Kyrie.
Interceptor.
It's called the Interceptor, Cole.
But Adam's back, so we have to call it his move.
Nice job.
Oh, fuck, I called him Adam. Edge is back. I'm sorry. Holy shit.
Yeah, at first I'm like, wait, Adam Cole uses the spear? Holy fuck.
Adam Copeland. No. Edge. Oh, no. No. Oh.
Man, this stage sucks ass.
It really does, dude. It's so bad.
Oh, my dreams.
Oh! Yes! Oh! What?
Yes.
Oh, yeah!
Oh my god.
That.
Now that's what I call delayed gratification.
Yeah, that anticipation. Are Kabuki Warriors really about to win this back? Great job, dude. Oh, great job times 2.
I actually thought I almost screwed that up.
You just hit that right in the top left corner pocket of the goal.
Hell yeah.
It's going behind the goal.
Of course it is.
I remember the first time we played this stage, and I was just like, why is it so much harder to score on this stage? And it's like, oh, it's because you can fuck around for like 10 minutes at a time trying to get the ball out from behind the goal.
Yeah, it's pretty trash.
Because they seem to actively put effort into keeping the ball behind the goal for some reason. Yeah, like that. And then pulling shit like that.
Asuka saved Kairi there. That'll be another thing, too. I'll definitely believe that Asuka will turn on Kairi if she eats the pin again. She got pinned at Mania, so...
You really think they would turn Kairi face just to have her leave, though?
Yeah, well, that's the big question, dude. Like I said, is that, like, are they just going to write Kairi off TV? Or is this going to be, like, the impetus to a new program?
Could it be both?
Possibly. It really
like,
depends.
it's the start of a new program, but the program is literally only designed to make Kairi look like shit so they can write her off TV.
I mean, that's entirely possible, man.
Can you get in goal, please?
Sure.
I feel like I've went for the ball like 4 times and you've hit it before me every single time. Okay, since you're chasing, I'm getting in goal.
Oh, wait, who pinned who there? Anybody know?
Nikki pinned Kairi.
Oh, Kairi ate the pin again. Man, she's been pinned by both members of Bliss Cross. Ouch.
Fuck you.
Oh, they're just cutting to something else. Nothing. So, now I really have to ask what's next for Kabuki Warriors then. Oh, got demoed. Oh. Okay, that's
What
not
the
gonna
hell
go.
just happened?
I honestly don't even know.
Oh, and you backed off. I never know what to expect from you. Never know when you're going to pursue the ball or when you're going to back off and try and get back to the ball.
Well, to be fair, I kind of need a boost there. I was running a bit low. So, is anybody going to watch that Big Show Netflix series, or is it just a hard pass?
I mean, for me personally, it's... Ow, god damn it. For me personally, it's a definite hard pass. Oh, Javaris is kind of losing it in chat a little bit.
Why is that?
Because of Kyrie getting pinned.
Javaris, I know. You get used to it eventually, bud. I mean, that's kind of a lie, but you go from bawling to just welling up inside and just hating everything.
He went from naming the promotion that Sasha probably wrestled at when she was, you know, before WWE, to, oh god fucking damn it, for fuck's sakes, Kyrie is too pure and beautiful for this shit. I'm telling you, Kyrie is probably getting released.
Yeah.
Then you asked about if someone was going to watch the Big Show, and he said I might. Honestly,
Yeah.
surprises me.
I might check out an episode just to kind of gauge it and get a feel for it.
Yeah, that's just a hard, like, absolutely the fuck not for me. Like, you know I love watching shows with you, dude, but
Yeah.
not even your presence while watching it can entice me to want to watch that show.
Ashton's like, yeah, I want to tell you this thing called a limit. I'm gonna pick a team.
Javaris, have you ever seen the movie Head of State with Chris Rock? Because I actually just watched it yesterday, and I loved it.
Yeah, Ashton was telling me about it, Javaris. It sounds really good. I think it'd be up your alley too, bro.
I'm guessing he's seen it. You still there, man?
Yeah, I'm still here. Actually,
I'm not even asking because you were quiet. I'm asking because my TV's kind of glitching out a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And as you know, my TV's through Comcast, which is also what my internet's through, so I didn't know if I was having a Comcast problem there.
Hashtag nationalize Comcast. Actually, all
Hashtag
internet
nationalize
providers.
the internet for sure.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Well, he
Yeah,
said he can't recall. It was the movie where Chris Rock is just like a random, like, lower level dude in like a... He's an alderman is what it was. He was an alderman. And the Democratic National Committee decides, like, we basically need a fucking bit of cannon fodder to lose to the Republican candidate this year so that in 4 years I can run and get an 8-year run as president. And then they just decided on Chris Rock's character. And he ended up actually doing really, really well. And I don't want to spoil anything about it if you haven't seen it, but he did well. And he ended up being a legit candidate, and he ended up, like, splitting off. And it was really cool. It was a really cool...
Yeah, from what you told me about it, man, which I won't get into, but it seemed like it was a very prescient film for a lot of what we're dealing with today. And you said that this film was 2002?
2003.
2003. Either way, like, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was like 03, but, like, Chris Rock at one point made this speech where he's literally just talking about a bunch of issues that are still very much relevant today. Like, everyone that's, like, working... Head of State, by the way, Kid Coheed. Head of State. It's an 03 Chris Rock film. But, yeah, there was the one speech that he made. He was talking about, like, people working 2 jobs, and they're only making enough money on their 2 jobs just to be broke. And how they're working in cities that they can't afford to live in, and shopping, or working in malls that they can't afford to shop at, and stuff like that. It's so good. Elias! Did we both just make that sound?
Yeah. You sing whatever you want, Elias.
Corbin won't be interrupting you. You whooped his ass on Sunday? Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, shit. There you go in.
Did I do it, Coach?
I got it.
Nice.
No, Kid Coheed, we haven't had any repeats as far as like them just showing the full match from WrestleMania yet on this show.
I wonder if they're going to try and veer away from that a bit since they know they're in this for the long haul. Because Boston just canceled Money in the Bank recently, so that's going to be at the Performance Center.
Oh,
probably.
I didn't know that. I hadn't heard that yet.
Yeah.
See, there is no wrestling news that I don't know about yet. We were talking about that earlier. You might be able to. Nope, never mind. Fuck.
Oh, Elias mentioning Money in the Bank in the briefcase he wants in.
So we're still doing a Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It's just not going to be where it was originally planned to be. It's just
yeah, bro. It's probably going to be at the Performance Center. They're probably going to do a lot of tapings at the Performance Center, but we done knew.
Nice job.
Dude, low-key, you know who my picks are, who my emotional favorites are to win Money in the Bank that I mark out for? But Elias would get a nice pop out of me. Elias would really be like...
His would be like a feel-good moment, because he's been around for so long, and he's literally never won fucking anything.
Yeah,
like, the 24/7 title does not count, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And honestly, like, it would be a sharp left turn, but that's not always a bad thing when you've got a guy that's as consistent and as solid as Elias is.
Yeah.
And I feel like if Elias were to win it, because I feel like you were even saying something about this recently, I think it was during the Edge-Orton match when we were giving our reactions, and I mentioned that they're both Money in the Bank winners, and you're like, I've just always felt like Money in the Bank should be mid-card. I feel like Elias winning it would be like the quintessential Money in the Bank winner. Like,
yeah.
just the concept of it in its purest fucking form.
Yes.
You know? So, Elias for Money in the Bank, not exactly going to be a campaign of mine, but something I definitely pop for. Both for the performer and just for the possibilities.
Yeah, I think if I had it my way for Money in the Bank, men's would be, let's see. Man, it's really hard to just think of someone out of nowhere. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck you. Maybe Andrade.
Dude, you know what's so funny? We're talking about Money in the Bank, and I've actually been watching recently, like old Edge promos from late 04, early 05, where he was just obsessed, right? And like, have you ever gone back, before I continue, have you ever gone back and watched segments or matches or whatever from a story that you like just really liked as a kid, maybe for the most basic reasons, but as an adult you find that it just holds up because of how ingenious the storytelling was? It's like, oh, they did this, this, and this.
I'm going to just say no, but not because it's like a dumb thing to do or I'm trying to like put you down or anything. That's just not something that I would ever do. Like, I genuinely do not go back and revisit old wrestling that I watched as a kid ever at all, period.
Right, okay. Because I only say that because when you see Edge's rise to like the main event and really just him getting that nod with the Money in the Bank.
Honestly, dude, that's kind of why I wish there were more people that made wrestling-based video essays, because I would love it if there were people that were like breaking down old school storylines and like showing clips that were important and like talking about like, oh, and this, listen to this reaction, this is when we knew that this person was really going to be a big deal and stuff like that. Like, I would love that shit. If someone would ever do that kind of thing, I would be all over it. Like the way that like Showbuckle talks about New Japan, but for WWE.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
Oh my god, dude, I'd be all over that. Because with Edge, first of all...
Dude, even if WWE would produce a show like that, I would watch the shit out of that.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, fuck you, Slider. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Edge. His promos back then, I think, are some of my favorite Edge promos he's ever done because he would just increasingly become obsessive. He would
What's
just
going on,
increasingly
man? What are
become...
you pausing for?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I just got an important message from my sister about the stimulus and everything. So I just wanted to kind of see that. But yeah, like he would just cut these obsessive promos about how I've never been world champion. Shawn Michaels has been world champion. Benoit was a big part of Edge's story, I've come to find, and rewatching this stuff.
Yeah.
Because after he dropped the title, the whole thing was, well, obviously Triple H turns on Orton. I'm going to pick a team, by the way. Triple H turns on Orton. Orton tries to get the belt back, this and that. But Edge is just so hungry and so obsessive. And he's like losing his fucking mind that he has never gotten the world title and controversies and this and that. When Taboo Tuesday comes in and Triple H is the champion, you know, Edge and Benoit and Michaels are lobbying for votes. They're the three guys. I remember I voted for Benoit, obviously, in the poll, but the majority of people ended up voting for Shawn Michaels. But before that, just to backpedal a little bit.
Was that what led to the Jericho-Michaels angle?
No, I think you're thinking, I think that was, I want to say in 08 or maybe...
Because I could have sworn, didn't Michaels win like some kind of popularity contest that led to that angle in the first place?
I don't think it was a popularity contest. I think, like, well, because Shawn has always been, like, so over, at least by WWE crowds. I think it was more with the Jericho-Michaels angle that Michaels feigned an injury. Jericho called him out on it, but then he believed it. And then Michaels was like, oh, Chris, I'm not hurt. And then Jericho really hurt him by putting his face to the Jeritron 5000. No, the Edge stuff was the first ever Taboo Tuesday that they did. Orton wasn't a part of the poll because he lost to Ric Flair, which began the storyline that, you know, Orton can't get a title shot as long as Triple H is champion. Thank you. But Edge was increasingly doing like heelish stuff to get votes, just to show people, look, Michaels and Benoit have had their chances. I haven't. I'll show you how hungry I am. I'll show you if you put me in that match with Triple H, I could win it. I could beat him. And so Shawn gets the vote, right? And Edge obviously is pissed because I've already told you, like, this is the beginning of him spinning his goddamn wheels, going out of his fucking mind. He cost Shawn Michaels the world title, but earlier in the night, him and Benoit were supposed to fight for the tag titles. Because that was like, if you didn't win in Taboo Tuesday for the world title vote, the two people that lost would be a tag team, go after the tag titles. Edge walks out on Benoit. Benoit beats La Resistance by himself to win the tag titles. But then Edge, the next night on Raw, he's like, oh, where's my half of the tag title? You know, all cocky and shit. They have a rematch against La Resistance. Edge is late. Long story short, La Resistance regained the belts thanks to Edge, and then that's when Edge officially turns heel on Benoit, bloodying him up, putting him in the crossface, making Benoit tap out to his own hold. And again, just increasingly desperate, fucking insane about winning the world title. And the big thing was him feuding with Benoit. I realized watching these old clips was the catalyst of him getting to that main event spot. Because he turns on Benoit, as we already talked. They had a couple matches, but the big thing was in the Money in the Bank ladder match, who does Edge sabotage in that match to ultimately win it? Fucking Benoit. He hits him in the arm with a chair. He goes down. He gets the briefcase. And then they have a last man standing match at Backlash where Edge wins with a fucking brick to the back of the head that he kept in the briefcase. Like, it was like an insane feud. And just the way they built up Edge in 04 and 05. Oh, and by the way, the 05 Royal Rumble, he made it to the final three. Like, they really fucking primed him up to where when he won that briefcase, like, you knew. And it still broke my heart at the time as a kid, obviously, because I'm like, yeah, I want Chris back in the title picture. But you look at it the way
and
that we look at wrestling.
And are you just finding all this stuff between, like, YouTube and Daily Motion and stuff?
Oh, yeah, YouTube, Daily Motion. I just oscillate between those two just to kind of revisit stories, because Daily Motion is great for, like, a lot of full-length matchups.
Matches, yeah.
But I think YouTube's better for the promos and the segments.
Right.
And
YouTube
yeah,
just
like,
has a more sort of complete library.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, YouTube would have the full matches, too, if they didn't get taken down.
Exactly, yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
But, dude, it like... The way they built up Edge, which is really how I began this, because we talked about Money in the Bank. I promise I didn't lose the thread, because I know I talked for a long time there. But, like, that mechanism for Edge, when you think about it, he made the
Well, no, dude, but, like, everything that you just did, explaining that whole storyline and, like, how things led to Edge winning the briefcase, that's the kind of shit that I want somebody to do on YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. But, like, with visual aids, with, like, showing clips from, like, promos and big moments where the crowd reacted a lot, or, like... these crazy or like matches and stuff like that. Like, I want that to be a thing so bad.
Like, honestly, and I've said this, I know a lot of people love Rated R Edge, and I do too. He's had some great segments, but Bitter Edge, before he became a main eventer,
dude,
is some
great
of the best
job.
Fucking shit. Thank you. It's
is that when he was still coming out to Never Gonna Stop? Yeah,
no,
never.
He had the Alter Bridge theme, dude. He was just so bitter. So bitter.
When was the Never Gonna Stop theme? He didn't have that for that long, did he?
He had it for a little. I want to say it was like 2001 to maybe early 2004. So he had it for like a couple years. But yeah, his development, and really, I think being a heel saved his career. Because I'm not saying he would have been fired or anything if he stayed as a babyface. I just think he would have been stuck as a babyface. I think he probably would have just been like that really, really good Intercontinental Champion that everybody, like you see with some acts today, just scratch their head. Why did they never win the world title? And, well, there you fucking go. But no, he was amazing. And the idea that his feud with Benoit really was like his first big main event feud, which, by the way, just to touch on that, that's how you use somebody when you use the accolade former world champion. Because, like, beating Jinder, I'm sorry, like one time, and Jinder's already a scrub to begin with, isn't going to be impressive. But when you have a program with a guy that was a former world champion, that beat the likes of Shawn Michaels and Triple H, and is just as tenacious and intense as a Benoit character is, that's how you fucking legitimize somebody.
Yeah.
Like, they really made Edge, dude, and bringing it all back, because again, I didn't lose the thread. You think about Money in the Bank, that's where I want the contract to go. People that you can, like, look at the past year, maybe even year and a half, and you're like, they are fucking primed for this shit.
Like Aleister Black.
Like Aleister Black, exactly. I would say, and honestly, Aleister, I'd say even more than Andrade. I adore Andrade, but, like, you know, he had a hiccup with the suspension. As U.S. champion, he's had some quality matches, but he hasn't gotten any big wins. Like, if Aleister was to beat if an Andrade was to beat a babyface Kevin Owens, that would open my eyes a little bit. Like, I feel like Edge was the perfect Money in the Bank holder when you look at his story in hindsight, and they've just never gotten it, like, that right ever since, which isn't to say that other Money in the Bank holders have been awful. You know, I liked Bryan, obviously. I liked RVD with One Night Stand, but just everything with Edge, who, you know, you never forget your first, and he just checked every box to me.
Yeah, I was going to say, doesn't it make more sense that, like, the reason that we say that he's the best Money in the Bank holder is because he literally defined what it is to be a Money in the Bank holder because he was the first one?
Yeah, that's very true.
That's like when people say George Washington was the best president. It's just like, well, yeah, he was the first one. He's the one that defined what it is.
Yeah, you're not exactly competing with anybody at the moment.
Like, if you're defining the criteria of what something is, you goddamn better be the best one at it.
Oh, dude, absolutely. Absolutely. But I just, you know, it's a shame they've kind of lost the art of telling that kind of story. And then don't even get us started, because Money in the Bank is coming up, so I find this this discussion to be thematically appropriate. Mm-hmm. Like how they have every Money in the Bank holder just lose until they cash in most of the time. Mm-hmm. It's like, god damn, keep the fucking burner on, you know? Like, keep it fucking hot. I'm going to pick a team.
God, you know what, though? With the way that the WWE has been lately, you watch fucking Corbin win Money in the Bank this year.
Dude, it's such a shame because...
Did he already win Money in the Bank at one point?
He did.
That's right, because he tried cashing in on Jinder and Cena stopped him, that's right.
Yeah, and then the fucking Cenas and the Ortons, like, because of everything we've been discussing, I do agree with you. Horrible Money in the Bank holders. Like, I'm always excited for the mid to upper mid card talent. That's why I wanted, oh yes, I did save it. That's why I wanted fucking, in 2009, which I believe that was the year Miz won it, which, you know, I got it for its own purposes, but I was rooting for John Morrison that year.
Big lariat there by Tucky.
Tucky!
He just clobbered Dolph.
Like, that's the thing, too. If randomly, like, an Otis was to be in it, because here's the thing. You're either going to put the briefcase, and this is what I'm cool with, you're either going to put the briefcase on an upper mid-carder that I felt like Edge was at the time, that, like, you know, is primed, and they just need that little push, and the briefcase is that push. Or you put it on a mid-card act that, like, you really are going to take care of and you're serious about, and you're not just going to shit the bed. I'm cool with either of those. Going back to Elias, if they were to really tell a story about how Elias is going from musician to I'm going to buckle down, I'm going to show everybody what I can do in the ring, and I'm going to show
everybody... Kind of like what they did with
Andrade
and NXT.
Exactly. Like, yeah. Or, again, that upper mid-carder that you know is primed like an Aleister Black. Like, this was only going to come to me. It was inevitable that something like this was going to come to me. It was only a matter of time.
Ziggler beat Tucker.
Well, that was to be expected. They want to keep the feud going, I guess.
I'm still disappointed, though. I was really hoping Tucky would start getting a little bit of a push there. I was looking forward to that.
Yeah. Oh, God. Dolph winning. I will say, too, Dolph.
I honestly, like... There was a point in time that I would have said if you would start a tag team between Otis Dozovic and Montez Ford, you would have, like, the best, most charismatic tag team of all time.
Yeah.
But honestly... Dawkins and Tucky would make one hell of a tag team too, just like these big ass fucking powerful athletic horses, you know?
Oh yeah, dude, totally. I agree. Tucky's definitely grown on me on SmackDown. I showed you a while back that promo that Heavy Machinery cut, and Tucker talked for like 90% of it, I feel like, after the Gauntlet performance, and I thought he was really good.
Tucker is more of the actual promo guy. Dozovic is more of the sound bites guy.
Yeah, exactly. Great setup, man. Great.
And we got a highlighted message from Tavares. He said, "To this day, I say Cena stopping Corbin from beating Jinder was fucking stupid."
Yeah. Could have gotten yourself a WWE title match. But I could just picture the Cena promo. I couldn't have somebody like Corbin disgrace the WWE Championship by winning it.
Scott. Kid Coheed Scott. Should we call you Scott still, or do you prefer Kid Coheed now? I'm just going to stick with Scott since I know you've told us to call you Scott before. But Scott said Dawkins and Tucker were a tag team. Yeah, but, like, wasn't that only on the Florida house show circuit, like, with NXT? Like, I don't remember them... What the fuck? Okay, well, it looks like I get to break out the banhammer. That's exciting.
Oh, who tried to start shit?
Well, nobody tried to start shit. I just, There we go. It was an advertisement.
Oh.
Sorry I didn't go for that. I was taking care of that.
It's okay, because I scored.
Great job. I just didn't want anybody, like, seeing that and getting suckered into, like, a clickbait fucking phishing scheme, so...
Bro, I'm so glad, though, that I, like, read the room and knew you were going to be preoccupied with that, because I went on the four corners, and as you just saw, I ended up scoring off it. Yeah. So, like, yeah, dude.
Oh, apparently Dawkins and Tucker were on TV on NXT. I just don't remember that at all.
I think I might vaguely remember that, but I want to have something vaguely here.
Dude, this was kind of crazy. Look at this. It just barely tipped it, knocked it up, and it actually went in.
It came back down right at the right time. Great job, dude.
That was cool.
Yeah, we are fucking cooking right now, bro. But yeah, just to kind of backtrack, because I wanted you to get your thoughts out about Tucker and Heavy Machinery. I didn't want to step on your toes there. But you know, we're talking about Dolph. I feel like Dolph's briefcase, when actually thinking back on it, fits more the edge mold that I really like. So Dolph was another one that I think I ended up liking. It just got, you know, really badly mishandled after that.
Yeah,
his fucking swagger and everything.
The problem with Dolph was that, like, his briefcase run and his cash-in were all perfect, but then his title run was fucking horribly mishandled.
Yeah. That was kind of the shame of Edge, too. He held on to the briefcase so long, like his first time winning it, and then he loses it a month later at Rumble to Cena. It's like, oh, god damn it.
I want to boot this. Boop! Oh, wow. Still managed to hit it back. That way. Yes! Oh! Oh! No! Oh, god damn it!
Okay, I am back in goal.
Good, because I need you here. Bro, that's... Ah, fuck. I thought it was going to be wide right, so I tried hitting it more to the left, and I overhit it.
Damn it. Tried to score off that. Damn it again.
Oh, game boost. Fuck you.
Yes.
Great job, dude. Great job. Oh, Kid Coheed said that he's getting Sawyer Fulton mixed up with Tucker.
Oh, Okay, that makes sense.
Man, I miss
that I do remember.
That dude was starting to turn into a really good prospect. I was starting to really be into him. Fuck. That's what happens when I glance at chat at the wrong time. That's my bad, man.
Alright.
Oh, wow. That almost didn't even go in. That would have been a lucky for us.
Yeah, damn. We were really feeling it, too. That sucks. Oh, well.
I mean, we weren't really. We were feeling it for the first 2.5 minutes, and then it took us another minute and a quarter to score our 11th goal.
Yeah, but, I mean, we still had a lot of time left. I feel like normally on Twitch, sometimes it takes us a long while to get, like, double digits, and we still had a good bit of change on the clock.
I mean, we've already had a 12-0 game.
That is true. Believe me, I've been reminding myself of that, because I'm like, we might have just peaked here, but we'll see.
Yeah, our momentum died after our 10th goal. Yeah, I've heard that Madman Fulton is a thing, and I've heard that he's doing pretty well for himself.
Well, that's good. I'm always, whether I like them personally or not as talents, I always respect the people that, like, get fired from a big company, you know, whether it's you know, WWE, you know, TNA once upon a time or stuff like that, but they weren't deterred. They just kept doing the wrestling. Because I could very easily see being deflated. It's like, well, if I work for one of the big companies and I lost there, like, what's the fucking point? But good for the people that just keep grinding.
You ready, dude?
I think that's one of the reasons why it's important to have a healthy indie scene, you know? Just want these people to be able to keep working.
Great job. Oh, hey, Shay is here.
Wait, did you say Shayna or Shane?
Shay? Like Luna
Shay in the
Corva?
live chat. I didn't know if you were reacting to Smackdown programming, if somebody was on the program.
Shay, like Luna Corva.
Ah, well, great to see you, Shay. By the way, to answer your tweet, because I know I never got around to that, I did not record my simulation of Ibushi versus Okada versus from Fire Pro Wrestling. Did not get that recorded. Oh, we got Miz and Morrison. I think the Dirt Sheet may be coming up next.
Did you see Edge is going to be on Backstage next week?
Oh, nice.
No, Javar, I don't watch Dark Side of the Ring at all. I think... Was the one Stardom documentary that we watched Dark Side of the Ring? Because if so, that's the only episode of Dark Side of the Ring that I've ever watched.
I don't think it was, man, because I remember that Stardom documentary vaguely, and I just don't think it was produced the way that I'm seeing Dark Side of the Ring episodes be produced.
Okay. I got a triple, quadruple.
Yeah, dude, our stats were loaded on this. That's why I was disappointed we gave up a goal, because our spread was looking fucking fantastic, but still an amazing game. I'm going to pick a team.
Oh no, the sleepies are starting to kick in. God damn it.
Well, it was only a matter of time.
Hey man, you gotta give me some credit though. It's much later today than it's been the last couple days.
It is. It definitely is. You're getting better.
Oh man. I just realized I could really go for some pizza right now. Oh, but I do have a sheet sub in my back pocket. Not literally, but... Really?
I whiffed.
You know what? I am going to leave this one because, like, if we give up one goal that quickly and we don't even have any points at that point, like, why bother finishing that game? It's just deflating.
Yeah. Remember, folks, sometimes you can quit intelligently. Don't let people shame you that, never be a quitter. No.
Why are we getting a recap of the Boneyard match on Smackdown? This is weird.
Maybe the Dirt Sheet's going to dogpile on Taker and or Allen, or maybe both. That'd be great if they made fun of them both.
Go! Oh, fuck. Great job.
So we talked a lot about men's Money in the Bank. I honestly feel like Sasha's the favorite for women's right now.
Dude, I'm done getting my hopes up for Sasha.
Yeah, I was even about to say, like, you know, I feel like Sasha's the favorite for a lot of things, and then nothing happens.
Should be, not is, should be.
Or yeah, should be the favorite for a lot of things, and just it just doesn't pan out, and then I just wonder, like, well, why are we even here?
Yeah, and like the two people that I will, oh my god, what are they doing?
Are they rapping right now? What's happening?
I think they are.
Oh my god. I love you, Jomo, but this is not what I envisioned for your last WWE run.
Anyway, the two people that I'm willing to get my hopes up for Money in the Bank this year are Ruby and Liv.
Oh, Ruby. And now that we know that Ronda isn't coming back, I can really have faith in Ruby again. For a time.
Yeah.
Until Nia fucking ruins everything.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Javaris is like, oh god, my ears!
Joke's on you, Javaris. I have this on mute.
Oh, and here come the Usos!
You lost. Get over it.
They didn't lose a tag team match, though. Come on now.
I mean, you got pinned in the chamber, and you actually had the titles in hand.
They got pinned in the chamber because cheating was legal.
But then you didn't. You had fucking Butterfingers on the tag titles at Mania.
They had their fingers on the titles. All three teams did, and there were no actual teams represented. It was literally just singles. You can't stake the credibility of tag team championships on a singles match.
The hell you can't.
You can't.
Get to the back of the line, Oos.
They should only get back to the line if they lose an actual tag team match to Miz and Morrison, which they haven't yet. Yeah, exactly. See, they're making the same point.
Yeah, well, maybe you should suck less and you wouldn't have to make the same point.
Wow, I like how when you don't have an actual response to something, your, like, two go-to responses are, don't tell me what to do, or just suck less.
Yeah, and it seems pretty effective. I mean,
yeah, because they're conversation enders, not because they're actual good responses.
I don't know the difference.
I know, that's the problem.
And I don't care to learn. That's also the problem. Yeah, take a nap about it.
How often do I take naps?
Not very often.
Thank you. You make me sound depressed as fuck.
Not depressed, just old.
Old people don't take naps, they just sleep late, or early. They just sleep early. Although, actually, you're right, they do take naps, too. They're old, they sleep a lot.
Yeah, that was a weird debate. Actually, they just sleep at an earlier time than we do.
I mean, they do, though. They go to bed at, like, 9 o'clock at night. I go to bed at, like, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, now Big E fucking on his bullshit.
Don't hate, Big E's amazing.
Eh.
No, not eh.
Ew.
Amazing.
Kissable. I said what I said. Kissable.
Yeah, and you were wrong. How does it feel?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not used to this feeling, according to you anyway. Jey Uso versus The Miz versus Big E. Whoa, they're doing another triple threat for the Smackdown tag titles. Only this time with Jey, Miz, and Big E.
So, like, the exact other, people.
Now, how is that fair to the champions if we're talking about tag team wrestling?
It's not. It's not. I'm not going to try and argue that it is, but I still expect them to retain.
Yeah, because unlike Big E and Jey Uso, Miz has actually been a world champion, so he better retain. And multi-time Intercontinental champion.
God damn it.
Wait, which...
Wait, which what?
Wait, which trios arrived on NXT, on SmackDown? Oh,
Looks like Forgotten Sons. Yeah.
Wow, that's your call-up? That's coming from somebody that actually likes the Forgotten Sons.
I mean, it's not like they're going to call up anyone that's an actual draw. I'm still desperate for ratings. Then again, they're also not bringing anyone in that's an actual draw because they think fucking Charlotte's going to solve all their problems. Ow! God damn it! Oh, we got a big old highlighted message from Javaris. He said, Ronda talks all this shit all about how she could kill everyone in the ring, but she's constantly avoided fighting Chris Cyborg after her and Dana insinuated that she was a man. And after getting KO'd by Holly and Amanda Nunes, Ronda quit. Go to make a long story short, fuck Ronda Rousey.
So Ronda Rousey being transphobic to duck a fight, we ain't surprised.
And then Kid Coheed said, Forgotten Sons getting their call up, Blake gets on TV. And not even on the same damn show as Murphy either. Like, what the hell? Oh, man. I can't believe fucking Forgotten Sons are the ones that are getting called up right now. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like I said, though. It's not like they're going to call up any actual draws, so it does make sense that they would call up guys that don't have anything left to do, really.
I wonder if they'll actually do better here than on NXT and actually get a tag title run. I'm going to pick a team.
Probably. I feel like on the main roster, everyone gets one. You know?
Yeah.
Like, main roster tag titles tend to be more hot-shotted than the NXT tag titles. Plus, there are two of them, so...
That's in.
Holy shit! Don't hit that, dude. Let that bounce. That should go in. There we go. Whew, man. I'm trying to think of who else might be a legit Money in the Bank contender this year, and it is not easy.
Yeah, I mean, depending on who's
Maybe
in
Murphy.
That would be an interesting choice. That'd be a
I
very
feel like he's
interesting
more of a
choice.
long shot, though. Like, to me, Alistair is the easy #1 option. Andrade is like, if the stars align and he drops the IC title or the US title, and they start to really kind of get behind him a little bit, or in the WWE's case, if he starts to lose every match.
Yeah, I'd like to. I don't know if I could do it with conviction, but I am thinking, maybe Ali with this new gimmick could be a.
Oh
a quick
yeah, that's a
favorite.
good one. That's a really good one, dude. That's a really good one. Shit, I'm actually jealous that you thought of him because I completely blanked on him.
I'm only even fielding him again because of the new gimmick, because otherwise it would be a pretty. I like Ali. but it
I think Luke's a house party's coming out to lose to Forgotten Sons.
Of course.
But it's only 2 of them, so it's only going to be the 2 members of Forgotten Sons, I guess. Yep, it is Forgotten Sons.
Unto others, yes. Bully others, yes.
Some fucking Pantera shit.
Oh, Michael Cole talking about, oh, we always have like these call-ups after Mania. Yeah, this is a really strong call-up call. People are like, this is why I prefer the Smackdown after Mania to Mania itself most years. Although I guess to be fair, Bianca was also a call-up, and I would say that was the
yeah,
big
it's just
call-up.
weird the way they handled her because she technically got called up at Mania. And they kind of played it off like, oh, she just happened to be here at the Performance Center since she was training for NXT. Like, she was still listed as a member of the NXT roster on WWE.com after Mania.
Right.
So it's just really lame the way that they did that. Like, it would have been a lot better if they would have just straight up saved her for Raw.
Yeah.
I'm going after this.
Oh,
Fuck. I was up in the air when we hit that, so I'm nowhere close to being in position to hit it off the ground. They got that. Yeah. Well, I might be able to... Doop! Yep, perfect. There we go.
speaking of perfect, where the fuck is Curtis Axel? Did he get released?
No, not yet.
Okay.
If he does, though, he's definitely the type that Cody would relate to and would want to bring in. God, it's just so hard having to live up to your father's name when you're so inferior.
Oh, wow.
Fuck. It's like, I know we don't actually have any real talent, but our father's names are all we need.
Yeah. Which is a shame, because I actually feel like from an in-ring perspective, I don't know. I feel like Curtis always did have something for a time, but...
And he helped train The Rock for his comeback.
Yeah.
Never forget that. Literally led to him beating Triple H on Raw.
Yeah.
Isn't there the rumor that only happened as like a way to reward him for helping The Rock make his comeback?
I never heard that, but it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Ain't no party like a forgotten party. Literally, what?
Who said that?
One of the Forgotten Sons just said it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that party was great, if I could just remember it.
I mean, honestly, that's actually kind of clever. The best parties are the ones you don't remember. You have to look through your picture roll in order to see your camera roll in order to see what happened.
I guess that's fair. I guess it just kind of sounded weird at first.
No, but yeah, that's actually low-key clever. Javaris, God, Steve Cutler ruins being bald.
What the fuck, Javaris?
That's amazing. The funniest thing is, I get it. Oh, first squee of the night! First squee of the night! Oh, wow. Were you holding it that whole time? Jesus. You got that? Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice setup. Beautiful.
Like your face.
Get him, Metalik, yeah!
You'll do the job.
I mean, I can still enjoy him while he's performing.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm still laughing at that line from Divorce. God, Steve Cutler ruins being bald. That's great.
People were already having a tough time of it as it was, and Steve Cutler just comes in not helping whatsoever.
There's like this bald guy convention, and everyone's just like, so, how's everyone feeling? And they're just like, it's always been really hard, but I think I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better about my baldness and learn to accept that I can't change this. And then Steve Cutler walks in, and everyone's just like, oh, fuck!
Yeah! Wow, he really has. Look at the shape of that head.
He looks like
Fucking hell.
he's trying really hard to be Zach Gibson and just failing miserably.
Nah.
She and Dana White insinuated Chris Cyborg was a man. Dana White literally called her Wanderlei Silva in a dress. Wow. Then he said, so forgotten Sethingtons get called up before you eat ill. Cord Comer Brand said, but is it really a call-up when the WWE, since bringing NXT to the USA Network, have been considered as an actual brand and not really developmental anymore? I mean, which show gets viewed more, right? I mean, I would say at this point, getting called from Raw to SmackDown would be a call-up, since SmackDown has more eyes. SmackDown averages like 2.4 million viewers. Raw's lucky to get 2.1 on average over the 3 hours.
Yeah. Oh, we got Bliss Cross backstage. I wonder what this is going to lead to. Oh, Carmella and Dana. Why?
And meanwhile, NXT gets like 750K on average. So it's a call-up in the sense that they're going to have way more viewers, way more eyes on them. And that's a big deal.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's not something to just brush under the rug. Oh, then Javara said, God, that was the Steve Cutler ruins being bald line. Then he said, you're hopeless when Mike fucking Kanellis pulls off being bald better than you. That's so true. But I like Mike Kanellis, man. I don't know. I know that he's like portrayed as this big time loser and like a cuck and everything, but like I genuinely think he's a good performer. I think he deserves better. Pick the team.
Yeah, I was so high on him in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
And WWE just like shit all over that.
I think he's a gimmick that works better in a promotion like Ring of Honor than in WWE. Because like in Ring of Honor he stands out because he was like this sports entertainer gimmick trying to really like heal it up and be like, oh, I am a sports entertainer in a company that's like the fan base is like those like, there's a difference between sports entertainment and wrestling, and I like wrestling, not that sports entertainment shit. Yeah. Like that's the ROH fan base in a fucking nutshell, right? And then Mike Kanellis comes along and he's like, I am a sports entertainer and I'm going to be the world champion of this company. Sasha! I just heard Cole say it's boss time. God, I love her entrance remix. No.
I don't do this often, Cole, because I'm rarely wrong. Shut up, Corey. Oh, wow.
Bailey! I wonder if we're going to get a call up here. Someone to challenge Bailey.
Maybe.
We know it won't be Bianca. Maybe Mia?
Mia would be interesting.
I feel like she doesn't really have too much left to do in NXT either, so that would make sense. And she's a fucking pros pro. You know who would be dope as hell?
Who?
Mercedes.
Yeah.
I would pop my ass off. Even if she literally just came in to have a quick, like, maybe 2-match run with Bailey and then got relegated to being a jobber to the stars, her just getting that opportunity would put such a smile on my face.
Definitely.
She deserves it so much.
I've always felt like she could be like that Regal type, in the division, like that really technically sound veteran that just puts the other people over ultimately. So I think she'd be great for that.
I'm really surprised nobody has reacted to my Mercedes suggestion yet. In chat. I expected someone to be like, OMG, that's perfect, or something like that.
Right.
Or even just be pessimistic, like, yeah, that'll never happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
Javaris said Bailey is looking good. She and Sasha both are, really. They're both looking great. What were you saying there, bro?
No, I was marking out because the stream's playing the Reverend Devon theme. Deacon Batista. 2002.
Did you ever see any OVW Batista when he was Leviathan?
No.
Oh my god. Javaris is like, where the fuck is Mercedes anyway? That's a great question, Javaris. Maybe she's working her day job.
I like how Javaris just asks every question. I won't say angrily, but expletively. Where the fuck is this push coming from?
Why is it not going to person X?
Or like, Mia loses a match to some scrub like Aaliyah or something. What the shit is this?
No, I think in that case he would be like, ow, my eyes!
Waifu, no!
Ford Coma Brand said that he doesn't have that kind of faith in WWE that they would do Mercedes. I don't know, like, all it takes is for one dude in WWE's creative team to watch the Double or Nothing, or not Double or Nothing, the All Out pre-show with the women Battle Royal and see the reaction that Mercedes got to be like, you know, I think we might be able to get something out of her.
Yeah.
Plus, like, she's like a consummate professional. Like, she is a pro's pro, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think this is from Macho Man Randy Savage's rap album, what I'm listening to now. Dear God. God help me.
Are you on Cozy?
Yes.
I knew it. Only them.
So here's what I'll ask the Twitch chat, seeing as that we seem to have like a suitable number of people. We've been talking about Money in the Bank a lot tonight. What ladder match are you more looking forward to, the women's or the men's?
Women's for me.
I think only because I want to temper my expectations for Sasha, I'm going to say that I'm looking more forward to the men's, because I'm far less certain about that.
Far less certain about what?
About like who the winner's going to be, because I'm still confident that Sasha's going to win, but I am tempering my expectations some.
You're so confident that Sasha's going to win that you're actually saying that you're certain about it? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it.
That's very misplaced, I think. Especially unless, you know, if she gets shaken up over to Raw, you'll have my faith. Otherwise, she stays on Smackdown, no way.
I don't know, Bailey. You seem to kind of ruin your own friendship by allowing Sasha to get pinned.
Fuck.
Oh, Bailey, you're so corny in the best way.
Are you a little bit ahead of me, maybe? That's kind of weird.
Possibly. Before we get into another game, I actually do want to see this segment, so...
Yeah. I'm going to ready up and not pick my team.
Ooh, Sasha didn't like that. Hi, that's me. Okay, I didn't want you to lose your championship. I was just really scared of Lacey Evans, okay? Please stop yelling at me. She looked right at Bailey when she said it. Tamina, ew.
God fucking damn it.
I still think this is going to be a talking thing, though, because she's not dressed to compete. I don't think, anyway.
But why is she still a thing?
I don't know.
You're right, though. She's in heels. She's in high-heeled boots. she better not be throwing any fucking super kicks in those. Then again, I thought Charlotte probably shouldn't have ever thrown a fucking big boot in the spiked heels that she had the other week on NXT.
Oh, Bailey even saying, I don't know what you're doing here.
Cord Comer Brand saying he wants to see Eva Lise back in WWE and put her in a heel tag team with Mia Yim. Damn.
That would be interesting. Oh, Tamina's saying, please shut the hell up.
Yeah, I know Eva Lise has some bad blood with a lot of people because of some shit that she said on the internet before. She's actually she's like a depression denier. Like, she doesn't think depression's a thing. She thinks that it's just like a matter of willpower, basically.
Yeah, that was a really shitty take.
Yeah.
Oh, Tamina's saying, why don't you fight me one-on-one for the title, Bailey? Tamina? I love that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, thanks, Javaris. Because yeah, Mia and Eva Lise are not on good terms at all.
Oh man, Sasha and Bailey just giving it to Tamina right now.
Damn, Bailey's straight up holding Sasha back. Sasha looking like she's about to attack.
Oh, you can have your match with me.
If you beat Sasha.
Sasha does not seem happy about that at all.
Boy.
You just signed me up for a match I didn't even want.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. This is bad.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Tamina, you getting pushed in 2020. It's bad, okay?
Well, she's pissed at her now.
Turn on her, Sasha.
She's not gonna turn on her right now, jeez.
I mean, maybe she should.
Oh, man.
It's so weird that we might actually finally get the Sasha Bailey story, but with Bailey as a heel.
Yeah, it is weird. Honestly, though, I feel like Bailey's heel run on the main roster specifically has been better than anything else she's done on the main roster. Like, to me, she was at her absolute best as a babyface in NXT, but on the main roster, her babyface runs have never really done anything for me, whereas as a heel, she's been great.
Yeah.
Like, if I had to rank the Baileys, I would still say NXT babyface Bailey is number 1, but heel main roster Bailey is close number 2.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
So, all right, I'm ready to pick a team.
All right, let me get my battery pack in and we will resume.
All right.
Actually, before I even do that...
Do I hear something whistling? Do you, have a window open with birds chirping in the background or something?
No, I have, one of my blinds open. Why?
No, I just feel like I hear, a bird chirping, it sounds like. Some kind of whistle.
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe it's in Rocket League, and it's just, the volume is just low enough that I don't really know that that's what it's coming from, but it's just high enough that I can still hear it, you know?
Javaris is the only one that answered my question about the ladder matches, and he did say men's, because I'd love to see KO, Andrade, or Ali win this year. Yeah, I don't think KO is going to be in the title picture for a while with Drew as champion, which was my only silver lining if Brock retained, was I thought that maybe they'd groom KO for a feud with Brock. But Drew does deserve this run, so I'm not salty.
Who do you think the first big contender for Drew is going to be?
I mean, I was thinking Seth. Now I honestly have no clue. I'm going to pick a team, by the way.
Yeah, because we already saw Big Show lose to him, so I'm wondering who's next.
God, Big Show challenging for the title in 2020. Oof.
I mean, technically the Big Show main evented WrestleMania this year, dude.
Yeah.
It's so funny that people keep saying that. I get the joke, but also it was a dark match, so does it really count?
I mean, I would say not.
I'm saying definitely. No, what the hell? Nope, quitting. Jesus Christ. I was like, oh, that was a good hit. John's in position. He can hit it. And I turned around to go get boost. And then there wasn't boost. And then I turned around again and saw the ball going into goal. What the fuck?
Oh, I whiffed. That's what happened.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That explains the situation. Jesus.
Gonna pick a team.
Javaris just has all kinds of reasons to why Evilise is not a very good person.
Oh look, we got a nighttime thing with no fans, so we'll actually be kind of fucking synergizing with Smackdown here.
For fuck's sakes!
That's not on me that time. What happened there?
I hit the ball and I just hit it in a way that they could hit it right back.
Okay. All right.
You could see I even got a save.
Yeah, you did. I hate when they do that. You got to save, but it's empty because they still scored anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I'm thinking they're just gonna do a shakeup and they're gonna bring like the Fiend or someone along those lines over to Raw to challenge Drew.
Yeah, something's got to happen. Gonna pick a team.
Something's got to give.
See, but I also, like, guys, I'll tell you what, since Money in the Bank still isn't for a few weeks, like, if Andrade dropped the U.S. title between now and then, I think my confidence would go up. But if he's the U.S. champion, I don't know.
Oh boy, here comes Sheamus.
Oh, God.
I'm excited now.
So who's he beating? Whose ass is he whooping?
God, what if Sheamus won Money in the Bank again? Ew.
Oh, God, John.
I'm just saying, bestie.
He is preparing for the worst, Mom.
I didn't hear you react positively when I was like, oh, Elias winning would be great. I'm just looking at all of our options.
I did, sweetie. I was all excited.
Oh, okay. But no, in all seriousness, I'm just looking at all of our options.
Great job, dude.
Stop watching.
Well, Sheamus, I just think would be such a boring holder of the briefcase.
She said she'd have to stop watching if you want it.
I mean, honestly, so long as they're empty arena shows, it's not like we're really going to be missing all that much.
Who is this? Dude, oh, it's Cal Bloom. Okay. Wow. Really giving Sheamus the, like, not quite local talent, but practically local talent routine.
Nice job, man.
What, Mom?
It's nice.
No, he's not. Well, that's because he's signed to the roster. Like, he's actually a member of the Performance Center. Fuck!
Oh,
Did Sheamus say that? It's funny he says that because that's what he hears every time he makes an entrance, even when there is a crowd. Oh, damn. Bink! Oh, look, Sheamus won already. How about them apples?
nice job.
Remember Apple?
Isn't Apple still a thing?
I'm talking about the faction.
Oh. No, I don't.
Led by Santino.
No.
As a counter to the core.
No, I don't remember that.
That one
actually.
WrestleMania.
Was Sheamus a part of that by any chance, or was it? Because I'm assuming
I don't
Kozlov
remember.
was. I'm assuming Kozlov was probably a part of it.
I don't remember. Let me see if I can find it.
You look up Apple, all you're getting is computer stuff.
Yeah. I'm not gonna find it with Google. Oh wait, no, I did. Fuck. It was literally just like a one-time thing to fuck up the core.
Oh, damn it.
Get it? The apple and the core.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't remember that. It was in 2011. It was WrestleMania 27. Fuck. That's it.
Yeah, it is.
It was Santino, Mark Henry, Daniel Bryan, and Evan Bourne.
Interesting. I think I vaguely remember that match, but I didn't know that they were calling themselves Apple.
Yeah, allied people powered by everything that you.
Wow.
For fuck's sakes. Who the hell's this? Oh, Jeff Hardy, of course.
Apparently there was a rumor that, like, the decision for who would replace Roman Reigns against Goldberg came down to Braun and Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
I think that, as much as I hate Braun now because of his classism, like, I still think they made the right choice.
Oh, hey. Oh, Chris.
You said Chris Venegas?
Yeah.
Welcome, Chris. Good to see you.
And Cord Comer Brand said, "Is Braun heel or face now?" I think it's kind of vague. I think he was definitely face going into his match with Goldberg, but Goldberg was also like kind of straddling the line between heel and face, so it's really, really vague. It's pretty ambiguous. It's hard to tell.
I would say Nakamura being like a challenger stepping up to him is supposed to kind of tell us that Braun's a babyface champion.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But also, like, we fucking love Nakamura, so it's hard to get into that.
Yeah, we love Nakamura, but again, when you just look purely on presentation, like,
Yeah, you're right.
you know. And plus, Braun's promo didn't seem like braggadocious or arrogant.
Yeah, it did.
Well, I mean, but not like in like a negative way. Like, oh, I'm better than all of you people and this and that. He was like, no, I saw an opportunity and I took it.
That sounds like Aaron Burr.
Let's see. Oh.
Oh, I got demoed.
By
Shit.
Gerwin of all people. You got demoed by a nerd.
Yeah, well, we've also given up 2 goals, so.
True, one of them was also to the nerd, and also a person going by, or a car going by Jester, so a nerd and a clown. That's great.
Well, that's our opponents in this game. Javar said I'd much rather have Jeff than Braun. Jesus.
I just think, from the kayfabe side, I'm sorry, I could not buy Jeff beating Goldberg. Like, even at the height of Jeff's popularity, if Goldberg was to come back at that time and challenge Jeff, I'd be like, well, the title reign just got to end. Like, I just cannot believe him beating a gimmick like Goldberg. And then from the non-kayfabe standpoint, I'm sorry, but, like, if I was running a company...
Well, dude, maybe that's the reason, though, why they decided to go with Braun, because Goldberg insisted on losing.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we can't have fucking Jeff Hardy do it. Not only because of the lack of believability, but also because of the lack of reliability with him.
I was just about to get to that. I was just about to say that, because, given his issues, can you really put a world title on him in 2020, knowing that he just recently got himself out of another hole?
I think the answer with Braun now being our world champion is no. God damn it. So 20 minutes left of SmackDown, and I have no clue what's actually going to happen in those 20 minutes. Do you know?
Are we getting right to Braun Nakamura? We've been talking about it this much. I wonder if they're just going to do that, but with commercials.
That's right. Braun and Nakamura. That's happening, yeah. I almost also kind of have to wonder if they're genuinely considering putting that title on Nakamura, just to be like, you know what? We didn't want Braun to be the champion. We wanted Roman to be the champion, and we got to get it off Braun to give it to Roman, and we've got to figure out who to build up to have Roman tear down.
Yeah.
And they just pick Nakamura. Because Goldberg's not at their disposal anymore because he's fucking done.
Yeah.
Well, at least for a while. At least probably until the next Saudi show, or at least, if not the next Saudi show, then next Mania.
Yeah, the next Goldberg deal will probably be like one of those one-off types where it's like, you know, I did want to work the Roman program, so I'll do the one-off match with him at Mania, and then I'm gone.
Yeah. Roman will probably be champion by then, if I had to guess, and successfully defend it against Goldberg. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was going to say, assuming COVID blows over by then, which it very well could not.
Yeah.
What were you going to say you hear, though?
I heard that Roman's decision to leave and take care of his health was well received, and that they aren't holding it against him. I'll believe it when I see it, though.
I picked a team, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we heard why Goldberg beat Fiend Javaris, talking about, his fucking superhero shtick. He basically lobbied for it.
Yeah, he fucking politicked. Putting people over, what's that?
I didn't come here for you guys to make the superhero lose to the fat clown. What are you doing? God, fucking Goldberg, man, still collecting titles at 52.
Fucking Goldberg at 52 still a goddamn mark for himself.
Yeah, really. Nice! Fuck off, Graves. Next week, we've got that big triple threat. E versus Miz versus J for the tag titles. God, that's so stupid. Stop having the tag titles defended in singles matches, please.
Yeah, it's so unfair to Morrison. He went through a brutal ladder match, and now, after all that, it's like, oh, hope Miz doesn't screw this up.
Oh, Bryan versus Cesaro to qualify for MITB.
Oh, shit. Kind of low-key pulling for Cesaro in that.
Yeah, I think Cesaro's totally winning that. Oh, my God.
Now, Cesaro is a Money in the Bank winner. I mean, you should have done it years ago.
Naomi versus Dana Brooke MITB qualifying match.
Damn.
Sonya versus Mandy. Oh, no, not a versus. Sonya Deville attempts to clear the air with Mandy Rose.
Honestly, I like the story, but can I just point out, though, that Sonya is kind of getting a raw deal here? Because when you look at the friendship, Sonya was actually very selfless with Mandy, even giving her fucking title opportunities when Sonya clearly should have gotten them. So, I don't know.
So, Sonya was a good friend until Mandy started dating a guy she didn't like?
Yeah.
And not even for good, he wasn't abusive, he was just fat and kind of uncool.
Yeah, which I think, it's weird, because, obviously within that reasoning, it's yeah, Mandy's the babyface, but when you just look at the friendship in its entirety, it's
You're right, though, because, Sonya even tried to help Mandy win that one Money in the Bank match, remember? She literally carried her up the freaking ladder.
Oh, I'm so glad that didn't go in. Let's see.
Great job, man. Nakamura! Shinsuke! Yeah, Chris, we're all kind of assuming the Money in the Bank's going to be in the PC since it got canceled by Boston. Cord Cobra brand. It's called looking out for a friend. God, that sounds like something you would say.
Can I just say, too, I don't know if it's because of the pandemic and they just need content or what, but I'm actually really happy we're doing qualifying matches for the ladder matches.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like
Just
it's been years since we've had that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here's the set field. Have fun with it.
Yeah. I feel like every year there's at least one Money in the Bank ladder match that does that has the set field, and they don't give a shit. But this year it looks like we're getting qualifying matches for both.
In fact, now that I think about it, I kind of hope Miz loses next week. Free Morrison up to get a qualifying match and then win Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah, if he's even eligible, you're gonna be so behind that.
Hell yeah.
I feel like you're shouting.
Oh, because my stream volume's really loud. I'm just going to wait for you to score again before I can lower it appropriately.
Oh, fuck you. Really wanted a demo there. God damn it. What's up?
Strowman's saying, when are you going to learn you bit off more than you could chew when you got in the ring with me? Now I'm going to lower my stream a little. There we go. There we go, that's perfect. Yeah, the acoustics are just so perfect with like no fans that even at the lowest possible volume I can hear what they're saying and everything.
That's awesome. The magic of headphones.
But yeah, no, really happy they're having qualifying matches, and depending on who the field gets filled out from there, then we'll be able to have more substantive discussions about who we think will win, who we think should win, which are often quite different, unfortunately. And just, you know, really go over the pay-per-view, because it's still my favorite pay-per-view of the year, despite the fucking abomination of last year.
Dude, when was the last time that we had a not abomination Money in the Bank, honestly?
I mean, I wanted to be excited about Corbin winning, honestly, because I was still a fan of his to a point, like, back then. Yeah. But as far as, like, handling and as far as, like,
but I feel like we were, like, the only people on planet Earth that were excited about Corbin winning the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a really strong chance that we will get payment or payback, I guess I should say, by Corbin winning it again when we don't win it.
Oh, God, what if Lesnar wins it again because he dropped the title to Drew? But no, that shouldn't even be legal because they're doing qualifying matches. No fucking way Brock showing up for a qualifying match.
Well, did Brock actually qualify for Money in the Bank last year? Fuck no.
No. I hate it.
I really do think, since you mentioned it, I can't stop thinking about Ali. Because he was the one that got screwed by Brock last year. He had his hands on that briefcase, and then Brock's music hit.
And then it was either before that. Yeah, it was before that, actually, because Kofi was champion when Brock had the briefcase. Ali couldn't be in the chamber because Orton injured him. It's like all these big opportunities for Ali.
Ali is like, to me, if you're just going by storyline, Ali is the perfect pick to win it.
Yeah.
Because realistically, Alistair can get to the main event on his own without needing Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank would just, like, hasten the process, I feel like.
Bro, Alistair is just like a Drew McIntyre. Like, he'll get to the main event when WWE wants him to get to the main event.
Exactly. Andrade, I would be worried, even if he would win Money in the Bank, that he would just fail his cash-in, because I don't think Vince sees world champion in him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, like, Ali, man, I don't know. Over on SmackDown, I could see it. I could see them pulling the trigger on him. Especially because, like, it seems like they've been prepping for it. Like, you know, like, they ran the few weeks of his, like, actual, like, street level promos that he was doing earlier in the year, I want to say. And then now they're doing this whole, like, hacker or glitch gimmick, whatever you want to call it, like the truth will be heard or whatever. I I don't know, man. It seems like they're prepping him for something big.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It'd be very interesting for him to get this. Because I'm looking at his stats now. And, he's 34. Actually, just recently turned 34. And, I think if there was ever a time to really push him, maybe now is the time.
Jesus Christ, this ad is obnoxious. I'm ready to pick a team whenever you are, brother.
Yeah, gonna pick a team.
I think this is going to be our last game for the night.
All right.
Good.
Great job, man.
Perfect.
Great job, man.
Great setup on that one.
Yeah, the more I think about Ali, too, man, that has a lot of promise to me. Especially
I still would love it to see Alistair win it because it's like that vote of confidence. Like we know for sure, like he's going to be a big deal really quickly now.
Yeah.
And like I said, it would hasten the process, which I love because I just want things to happen now. But yeah, I think Ali is my number 1 pick, and then Alistair would be number 2, and then Andrade number 3.
And I still stand by what I said, since we are talking about Money in the Bank, and it's been a very Money in the Bank heavy stream. I think at least one of them, whether it's the women or the men, you should wait for live crowds to return to do that cash in so you get the pop.
Well, if one of them's a face.
Yeah, especially. And that's why, like, thinking about Ali, you should definitely do that when there is a crowd. Great job again, man.
Great setup on that, man. That was absolutely ideal.
I got Playmaker in less than a minute. Amazing.
Dope. Yeah, I'm trying to think, because, like, I'm really trying to think if they're going to do a shakeup next week, because usually they do it the week after Mania. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, if they do a shakeup, I'm wondering, like, what guys could get, like, renewed pushes. And, like, Bobby Roode comes to mind, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, I always worry about guys like him, man.
Both Bobbies, really, because he and Lashley would both fall into that category of, like, could be in line for a renewed push if they got switched over to another brand.
I mean, like an emotional pick, if Morrison by some chance would qualify, I would totally be behind him.
Yeah.
Big E, we talk about the New Day, Big E being in that ladder match, I think would be great for him.
Yeah.
Well, Strowman beat Knock. How much time's left?
7 minutes?
Oh, shit. Something's gotta happen.
Fiend, right?
Gotta be.
Firefly
Gotta be.
Funhouse, probably. They've done that before. They've closed out on a Firefly Funhouse episode before, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, yeah.
Man, he handled the shit out of Nakamura.
I'll tell you, that Fiend Braun feud, I am looking forward to that.
That's in.
Great job, man.
That was perfect. Sometimes I just know when it goes off, when I hit it. It's like, oh, well, that's in. It's over.
Yep, Firefly Funhouse. I'm definitely going to watch this on YouTube when it hits. I have a feeling a lot of crazy visuals are going on.
Well, not really crazy. It's just like a visual recap of the Fire Funhouse match. So, you know. No. Oh, good job, dude. Good job. Yes, that's going in. Yes, that was awesome.
Great run for me there. Does Bray trust the Fiend to interact with Braun?
Oh, yeah, baby. They're actually bringing it back. They're showing images of when Braun was in the Wyatt family. When he was the black sheep. For fuck's sakes. Honestly, dude, let's close out of this so we can watch Firefly Funhouse.
Sure.
We already gave up a goal. There's no point sticking around. I will say, though, I think I am going to put this stream up on YouTube since we haven't, like, had any, like, copyright issues. Like, there was nothing going on that much. I don't think that my stream's been playing too loud or anything. And also, like, we've actually had a lot to talk about. It's been a pretty substantive discussion. So.
Yeah.
He's not playing these games, Bray.
I've been busy talking about these instead of learning those manners. Next lesson is going to be about sharing. You have something that I want back. Oh, right.
Oh, jeez. Oh, dude. Oh.
It says bye.
Bye!
Oh, he says wait before you go.
Oh, what the hell? They cut to... Oh, fuck you, Fox. God damn it. He was like, I just want you to know before you go. And then they cut to Fox shit. God damn it.
Oh, I just want you to know that whenever you want, I'm ready to let you in.
Ooh, very interesting.
So Braun flipped it around on him. Yeah,
very
dude,
nice.
I'm legitimately hyped for this feud, although...
This should have been the Mania feud. Skip the Goldberg bullshit, cut out that middleman garbage, and just go straight to Bray Braun, goddammit.
But, Ashton, the importance of heroes...
Yeah, Braun could have been the hero. That's the thing. Braun would have been that much bigger of a hero if Goldberg had actually lost.
Yeah, I don't know how you book this feud, though, because Goldberg had to go and fuck everything up. Because if Fiend was still dominant, I really wouldn't have minded Braun being his first
That's what
loss.
I'm saying. Braun's got to lose. Like, you have to... Like, Bray has to win the title back. It's that simple, to me.
Yeah, we'll see, man. But if that's slated for Money in the Bank, I'm telling you guys, I mean, WWE got me like this a few years ago. Well, not a few years ago, last year, because you guys know it's my favorite pay-per-view. And then they stabbed me in the fucking heart with Lesnar winning. But if we're going to have Fiend Braun for the Universal title, I'm really curious who Drew's first challenger, like major challenger, because Big Show was just like a hiccup there, is going to be there, which it still might be Seth, even though he lost to KO because, 50-50 booking bullshit probably.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do the men's ladder match and the women's ladder match. That could be a solid Money in the Bank card, guys. I'm really open to it.
Yeah.
Really open to it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put my heart out there again for Money in the Bank 2020, for it to be inevitably shattered again. But I'm just gonna enjoy the ride, and I think this is a really fun Rocket League stream. Great discussion about Money in the Bank. I'm glad that we had more of a thematic kind of stream leading into the pay-per-view. Yep. And I want to thank everybody that attended. I mean, we had quite a bit of attendance, across the board. You guys are fucking awesome. And I appreciate you guys. So we'll be seeing you tomorrow, actually, at
7 p.m. Eastern Time.
For 5 Fave 5. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm going to hand it over to Ashton to take us home.
Absolutely. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you all enjoyed Smackdown tonight. We hope that you enjoyed our Rocket League stream and all of our little discussions that we had. And if you did, if you're over on YouTube and you're hearing this, be sure to like the video. You can also subscribe on YouTube and click the bell icon to join the notification squad. Or if you're here on Twitch, you can follow us. Or you can, you can follow us, and then you can also click the bell icon here as well. And then if you would like to support the channel, if I can speak without slurring my words and merging them together, you can subscribe here on Twitch as well. Or if you're over on YouTube, you can go over to Twitch, follow, click the bell, and subscribe. And you can buy our merch on Teespring, and you can share our channel and video with all your wrestling fan friends, and you can donate to our Patreon. Only at $1 a month gets you a couple extra Q&A questions every month. $3 a month gets you into the exclusive patron Discord channel, which is a whole lot of fun. And all that being said, be sure to share, like I said, with all of your wrestling fan friends and let them in on the best kept secret in the YouTube and Twitch wrestling communities. And while you're over there on social media talking to all your wrestling fan friends, you can also follow us on Twitter, like our Facebook page. Because we are the workhorses of the YWC and the TWC now. Shit, man, we're all over the place now. We're taking over. We're taking over YouTube and Twitch now. We got Twitch on our we got our first fucking spam advertiser on Twitch tonight. That's how you know we're hitting it big, when someone sees our stream and they're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get some conversions off this stream, and they're like, I gotta advertise there. That's how you know we're starting to hit it big. We're gonna have to hire a fucking moderator here soon. So we hope that you're all looking forward to our 5 Fave 5s tomorrow. It's John's absolute favorite commentary that we do. It's probably my second favorite behind year-end awards. And we both look forward to it. We hope that you're all looking forward to it as well. And of course, we hope that you're all able to remember to stay tuned.